Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to edit your own content for TikToks, Reels, YouTube videos using Capcut. And this video is for people who want to start producing content for their personal brands, but maybe you don't have a lot of time to edit the videos, or maybe you cannot afford an editing team and you are trying to do it yourself without taking a lot of time, but also without overlooking quality. Okay guys, so with that being said, we're gonna start with step 1, which is gonna be about templates. Alright, so as you can see, I have created some reels before, but every time I create a new reel, I do not create it from zero. Okay, so you guys are gonna create a new project and you guys are gonna call it video template, and this is what a video template is gonna have. Okay, let's open it. And as you can see guys, I have created these folders here. Okay, for me these are the main folders that a video should have, but you guys can create more if you see it necessary. Now inside these folders, you're going to put all the assets that you think you will need for your videos. Okay, so as an example, in backgrounds, I have a lot of backgrounds here that I have downloaded from the internet. And if you guys are wondering what these are pretty much effects. Okay, effects that I downloaded from YouTube. So I'm going to open this and drag and drop this one here. So for example guys, as you can see, whenever you download an overlay from the internet, it will look like this. So what I do for a reel, for example, let's go here to the very beginning and let's use the first one, which is that one. Okay, I'm going to delete this here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a video just so you guys can see what I mean by this. So, this video, for example, I'm going to get it here and I'm going to add the transition from one clip to another. But as you can see guys, it's black. So in order to fix that, you just rotate it here to 90 degrees and then you just adjust it to the screen. And after that, you go here to mode and you choose a screen. So let's see how that looks like.
3% of high school graduates.
Okay, perfect. So as you can see, the overlay now is working, but we don't want to do that over and over again. So I'm going to delete these. And as you can see guys, the overlay, it's now saved on the video template. So whenever I create a new video using the video template, that video is going to have these effects and overlays ready to use. Okay guys, so once you have the video template ready with all the assets that you need, what you're gonna do is duplicate it. And then you're gonna just, put a name on it. I'm using this name as an example for this tutorial, so let's open it. And here you're gonna start adding all the things that you need into your new video. So for example, I already have this video edited in order to save some time for this tutorial. Okay, this one doesn't have b-rolls or anything, it has just been trimmed. And now I'm gonna be adding all the text and all the backgrounds and all the motion graphics for you guys to have an idea of how I edit my reels. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is go through your video, okay, and you're going to decide where you want to use backgrounds, where you want to use b-rolls, where do you want to use motion graphics. Okay, because this will allow you to have a clear idea of what is it that you want to create. Okay guys, so I just made a quick example here for you where I just dragged and dropped some backgrounds in the parts of the video that I'm gonna be using motion graphics, text, and some icons. So we're gonna start with a zoom in and zoom out for the video. So in order to do that, let's add a keyframe here. But before we do that, let's just zoom in a little bit, like 130, and create a keyframe. And then we just forward the video a little bit, and then we create another keyframe here at 100. So let's see how that looks like. These course creators, okay, I'm saying from 0 to 30k, so I'm gonna do a zoom in again on that part, like 115. And by the way guys, this is optional, but it is very good for the engagement of your intro as well. Okay, so let's see. Went from 0 to 30k a month and more. Okay, 30k a month and more, and then another keyframe here, and just to zoom out slowly to the end of the video. Let's see how that looks like. These course creators went from 0 to 30k a month and more by using a school alone. Perfect. Okay guys, so now that we have the zoom in effect, we are going to add some text, and this text is going to be the hook. I usually use this font right here, and I also apply some glow to it, but not too much. Now, as you can see, the text looks cool, but it's kind of difficult to see it. So that's why I have here a shadow for the text. Okay, now I downloaded this shadow for the text using Canva, and I'm gonna explain that in just a few minutes. Okay, for now we're just gonna add it here, and as you guys can see, it gives the text a little bit of, you can it's more clear. As you can see, the text is more clear. For the text, we're gonna just write down the hook. Okay, and then we're gonna make it smaller a little bit. Okay guys, so now we should have the intro here. We're gonna add some motion graphics to these two elements here. So in order to do that, let's select these two clips here, and let's create a Canva clip here really quick. And what we're gonna do is we're going to go to animation, and we're gonna make an in animation, so it can be like slide up. Okay, so we have the animation for that clip, and we're going to also apply some effects like the play pendulum, just to make the text move a little bit around, but not too much. So I'm just gonna lower the twist at all, the strength I'm gonna lower that, then speed, just a little bit of speed. So let's see how that looks like.
These course creators went from 0 to 30K a month and more by using a school alone.
Okay, perfect. So that looks cool, and we're gonna add the image. Okay, so in order to do that, let me just go to Canva and explain really quick how I get my images. Okay guys, so here we are on Canva for the video. So I usually choose Instagram story here. Okay, so for the image for the intro, I'm gonna go here to a new tab, and I'm gonna type in any course creators that I would use on the intro. Okay, so for example, Danco is a course creator, so I go here, image, I just copy the image, I go here and I paste it. Okay, I'm using the pro version of Canva, so what I do is I select the image and I go to edit the photo, and then I just remove the background. Okay, once the background is removed, we're gonna be adding that little shadow here, so I usually choose either glow or outline. So once we've done that, I just click here and share, download as a PNG, and with the transparent background. And I usually do the same for any b-roll. So for example, we're gonna use a b-roll here which is running, let's say, just for example. I go to videos, and then I choose the vertical option, and then there's a guy running here. I select that, and then I just replace for the background, so we now have a b-roll. And also the same for any icons, guys. You go to elements, you go to running, for example, and we have some graphics here. So whenever you want to use an icon, for example this one, I just put it here, I select the PNG option and the transparent background. Okay guys, so now that you downloaded everything from Canva, you're going to select here whatever folder you need. It can be video, it can be images. I'm gonna be using the image, so let's go ahead and select that, and you're going to import the stuff that you just created from Canva. I have already created these images here, so I'm just gonna add them here because I'm gonna be talking about course creators in this intro. Okay, perfect guys, so we have the course creators, but we are going to edit them, just make them smaller a little bit. Okay guys, so now we have the course creators here. Also, we're gonna apply some animation to the course creators as well. So we go to animation, and for Danco, we're gonna just slide right. For Sam Owens, it's gonna be slide left, and from Eddie, it's gonna be slide up. Alright guys, so we just saw how to edit some text and make it move, and we also added some images to our video. Now in this part here, I'm gonna be adding some text, and here I talk about step 1, step 2, and step 3. So I'm gonna add text and some icons just for you guys to see, different ways to edit your video and make it fun. So in this one here, let's see what I say.
They are following 3 simple steps to use a school in the best way.
Okay, 3 simple steps to use a school. So let's add some text here, and I didn't explain something, so I'm gonna be explaining how you can make a preset text so you don't have to create the text over and over again. All right, so for example, this one here for the white background, I'm just gonna put here text. All right, and then I'm gonna select the same font type, and we're gonna make it glow, and the color is gonna be black. And then here the color of the font is gonna be black as well. Just move it a little bit and make it bigger. Okay, so as you can see, we already created a text, right? And now you can add it to your brand kit, and then just put a name on it, and then you can save it, and it will automatically save here on presets. As you can see, it's uploading. All right, so now that you want to use it, we can delete this one if you want. And for example, if you want to use that text, it's already a preset. All right, so now we're gonna edit it. Okay, that's fine. And then we can also apply some animation. Now there are two ways in which you can animate your text. Okay, you can either use these ones here, or you can create a Canva clip and use other animations like these ones here. So they change, okay, because these animations are for videos or clips, backgrounds, but the ones that we had before are for just text. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this one for example, and I also mentioned school. So and here's another trick: once you edit the text with this animation, you can create a Canva clip, and then you can animate the text on a different way. So for example, let's make it a slide up. I want to make it move, so I use play pendulum a lot, and I just lowered this again, the strength and the speed. Now I'm just going to add some text in this part with some images explaining what these steps are about. Now I'm going to use images, but you guys can use anything like icons or even videos, just to showcase whatever you are saying in your video. Okay, cool guys, so now I have added the text here, just really quick, again using the presets. And now I'm going to add the corresponding images. All right guys, so I have added the images here, just showcasing what I'm actually saying on the video. All right, okay, so let's take a look at how it looks like.
They are using organic content with value. Second, they are offering their audience a free group option. And third, they are offering exclusive help with a paid group option. A bonus.
Okay, amazing. Now we are going to make something here just to showcase a feature that Capcut has. Is a good feature, which is here the cutout. And so basically you can make anything, icons, backgrounds, images, show up from behind yourself on the video. Okay, so just to do that really quick, let's go ahead and copy and paste the clip that you want to apply the cutout feature. In this case, it's going to be this one. So let's duplicate it and let's bring it up here so we can put things like between these two clips. And now the audio is duplicated, so we are just going to extract this audio here and we're going to delete it. So now we just have the clip. This clip is the one that we're going to apply the auto cut feature. We're just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, so now the cutout has been completed, and as you can see guys, it's just myself. All right, and that's how we can put things behind myself. So for example, let's go to backgrounds here really quick, and we're gonna use this background, and as you can see guys, it's behind myself. I want to do something. Okay, I want this background to be just in the middle of the screen. So for example, we're gonna go here on mask, and I'm going to split it, and then I can just drag and drop here how I want the background to look like. And then I'm going to animate that background just so it shows slowly.
A bonus is,
and then I'm going to use some text and maybe an icon just to showcase the whenever I say paid ads. So I have added the text and some icons, and this is how it looks like.
the step is using paid ads to drive more traffic to their free group option. And
now guys, something I didn't mention before with the cutout feature is that if you want to make some zoom in and zoom out to the clip, do it before duplicating the clip. So what I mean by that is that let's create really quick here some keyframes. So for example, I add a keyframe here, and at the middle I want to add another keyframe at 115%, okay, and then another one there. So those are you know, some keyframes. And so if you want to apply the cutout feature with this clip, then you just copy and paste it, and then it's going to have all the keyframes, okay? Alright guys, so now we're gonna just apply some what I call motion graphics, but it's not too complicated. It's just applying keyframes to an icon, showcasing what we are saying in a way that it is easy to do and it looks cool for your videos. So let's do it right away. Okay, so we're gonna grab an icon here. Let me see what I'm saying.
It's because it shows low resistance from your audience.
Okay, so I say low resistance from your audience. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put some icons and text, okay, with no keyframes and nothing. Alright guys, so I have added a text, an icon, and well, a text and two icons. Alright, now for this icon I just apply some effects like the play pendulum. I always, you know, like to use that one, but there are tons and tons of effects that you can use for images and icons and pretty much everything, okay? And what I want to show you guys is with this icon. I want this icon to move from here and to go up a little bit, showcasing that the free group, you know, is attracting a group of people, or in this case your audience. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just put the marker here at the very beginning of the images, and then I am going to add a keyframe to all the properties here, and then I'm gonna move it a little bit and move the image. So as you can see, it automatically added some keyframes here, and then I'm going to forward it a little bit more and then go up. So it added another keyframe, and then at the end it moves here a little bit, just like that. Okay, so let's see how that looks like.
It's because it shows low resistance from your audience.
Once they alright, it looks cool. And in this section here, I'm just going to add another motion graphics. So I'm gonna add that, and then you guys are gonna see it. Okay, you already know how it works. Okay guys, so I have added the text and also the icon, okay, which is this one right here. And I just basically did the same. Okay, I added some keyframes, and for the text I added some animation using the animation for the text. Okay, so it looks like this.
It's way easier for them to transition to the paid group, where they can get more exclusive help from you.
Also guys, I want to show you how you can mask yourself in a circle, just like I do in some of my reels and videos. We're gonna go here in this clip, and I'm going to duplicate this clip here, and I'm going to bring this clip up here. I am going to extract the audio because it's been duplicated, and then with this clip here you're going to select it, and you're gonna go here to mask, and you're going to select the circle option. Then you can adjust it as you want, and then click on basic again, and you can make it smaller, and you can move it here. You can also animate it. And also guys, I want to show you how you can add a video. So I'm going to move this here, and I'm gonna drag and drop the video anywhere from here, just as an example, and I'm gonna cut it here and delete this. We don't need that. And then I'm going to extract the audio for this one as well. So now we're gonna go here, and we're going to select this clip, and we're gonna make it anywhere from, it can be 40%, and then you can adjust it wherever you want the video to be. Alright, perfect. Now we are going to apply some mask to this clip right here, and so I just select rectangle and I make it bigger, and then I just round the corners a little bit, anywhere from 25, and there you go, we have the video. This is how it looks like. It looks cool. This is just in case you want to showcase any videos in your reels. Okay guys, now that we have finished the video, there is something that I haven't talked about, and that is sound effects. If you guys want to add some sound effects, it's pretty easy actually. You just go on internet and download some sound effects that you like. There are a lot on YouTube, and also you can go here on Capcut and select here the sound effects tab, and then you're gonna find a lot, and in order to use them you just drag and drop to your video. And now talking about the captions, there are different ways in which you can add your captions. So if you want to do it by using Capcut, then you can just go here on text and click on auto captions and then generate them. Now another way, and it is actually how I add captions to my reels, is using the Captions app. Now just keep in mind that this app is only for iOS devices, but the alternative option is Submagic. This is a similar software, but this is the website version, and you can find cool templates like Alex Hormozy, MrBeast, Iman Gatti, and all those creators. Alright, so now I'm going to add some captions to my video and I'm gonna showcase the end result right now. These course creators went from 0 to 30k a month and more by using a school alone. They are following 3 simple steps to use a school in the best way. First, they are using organic content with value. Second, they are offering their audience a free group option. And third, they are offering exclusive help with a paid group option. A bonus step is using paid ads to drive more traffic to their free group option. And the reason why it's better to drive people to a free group option is because it shows low resistance from your audience. Once they are in your free group, it's way easier for them to transition to the paid group where they can get more exclusive help from you. And if this funnel makes sense to you, feel free to check my YouTube channel where I explain this more in depth.